we're looking back over there because it looks like we're ready to get things underway.
Absolutely.
Okay, my friend. Things happen sometimes a lot faster than what we think.
Here we go. Let's go to match 2.
All right, we've got a 5-on-5 eventually. Difference in the rules on this is that there will be a pinfall or submission to win this one, and not an I Quit match.
There will be eliminations. It's going to be down to the last man.
Brandon Scott.
The last team.
Brandon Scott is participant number 1.
Now here's a former cruiserweight champion and a champion in his own right. Very confident young man here. And he has the skills to back it up.
And he's walking out here tonight and
not in a big hurry, it looks like, Travis.
well, he never really is.
That's true. You know, would you be in a hurry to get in this cage?
I'm kind of thinking about running in the opposite direction, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Brandon Scott, and who will his opponent be in our feature match tonight, War Games Match 2?
Who's going to start it off?
Of course, in this one we have wrestling superstars.
Oh my, here we go.
Shane Malice is going to be the first participant here. They're
Elite Pro Cruiserweight Champion Shane Malice.
And Brandon Scott.
What a history we have here. Just a month ago, they battled for that title in an epic ladder match. It was unbelievable. But thank you, Mr. Scott. It was gum down at it.
I don't know if he meant that maliciously or not.
It means everything he does, sir.
Right.
And it's usually malicious.
Shane Malice in, current.
There we go. Big fan favorite.
Cruiserweight champion, of course, Brandon Scott, at one point in time, undefeated and held that title, that coveted Cruiserweight title.
He went undefeated for over a year and a half here in the Elite Pro.
So they're going to get things started in this War Games format. But
very apropos for these two to start this thing out. A lot of animosity. Brandon wants that title back, and Shane does not want to give it up.
All right, Malice. And remember, we're on the clock for the next set. It's going to be 5-on-5 when everyone gets out. Malice is... There's the crowd. The crowd is never absent at Elite functions.
Absolutely.
We need to take a moment and say in just about a month, we will be back here for Night of the Elite. Is that 20? 21?
21.
Night of the Elite 21. We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit.
Absolutely. Got a lot of great matches already signed.
Brandon Scott working the crowd here with Malice.
Oh, big shoulder tackle by Brandon Scott. Always playing to the crowd.
He does.
Almost to a fault. Oh, high flying action. Here we go. Back and forth.
These two men could be a main event in any venue, any arena.
Absolutely, Travis.
And Malice looks like he lost a piece of ear jewelry there right away.
That might not be the only piece of Shane Malice gets lost here tonight. Oh, big European uppercut.
We were talking, Jeff, at the intermission that the first match went 58 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
What's going to happen here?
It's 58 minutes to us, and imagine how long it felt for those competitors.
For Robbie Page.
Robbie Page and Shane and Jason Raditz started that thing off. They went the whole 58. That is crazy.
We'd like to welcome all our listeners from all over the United States tonight on Almost Heaven Internet Broadcasting.
Hung up to dry. Mr. Scott singing
Brandon
soprano.
Scott. Yeah, he just went up 3 octaves.
Yes, he sure did.
Malice is going to put the bounce on him, I do believe.
Oh, there you go.
And he's going to ride the bull.
Oh.
And Brandon Scott didn't stay on for 8 seconds, so he didn't get a full ride.
We got enough of it, I think.
I believe in my rodeo days, 8 seconds was a full ride.
That's right. Shane Malice in full control here.
And as we did in the first match, Jeff Mackey will be in charge.
Did you see that thumb to the eye, Travis?
Yes, I did.
That's the kind of taxes Brandon Scott likes to use.
And a big kick.
Oh, beautiful kick. What a neck breaker.
You heard it right here in just a few moments.
Now, who won the coin flip? We don't know. What team's going to have the advantage?
But we don't have the disadvantage of knowing a mystery guest this time.
That is true. That is, we do know all the competitors.
Exactly who's coming out and who's not. Jeff, you'll be in charge of watching the wrestling superstars coming down the pike.
Absolutely. I got you. Brandon
Scott now with Malice. Goes in there and gives him a big elbow to the upper body.
Suplex coming up.
Could be setting him up. Here he goes.
Oh,
couldn't do it. He blocked it, yeah. Malice blocks it again.
Oh, into the cage.
Into the cage and ricochets.
I was wondering who was going to taste that steel first.
Brandon Scott.
Mr. Scott.
And we get some applause from behind us in the peanut gallery.
The fans really like that one.
They like that. Of course, these two men completely destroyed a
There we
ladder.
go. Oh, more steel to the face.
He's coming
coming our way. Oh, Travis, watch out.
Brandon Scott's off the cage on two sides into our referee. Malice now setting up Scott. We anticipate any moment now the next wrestler, and a big punch to the midsection. And a chop to the jaw
Caught him square.
of Malice, and that's got to sting.
Yeah.
And Scott needs a break. He goes into the opposite ring. Remember,
Is he climbing out of the cage here? What's going on?
Well, that's not part of the rules here. He can climb.
Trying to take a break? Trying to run away? He got caught.
Malice. Big forearms.
Big Irish whip. Oh, into the corner.
Malice misses.
Scott's quick.
Shakes the whole cage. Big forearm to the middle of the bag. Scott felt that pain of that knee. We anxiously await the arrival of the next team member. Of course, we don't know which team or
who won that coin flip. That very pivotal coin flip.
We'll find out here momentarily. Jeff Lander. Malice now.
When I talked to Brandon before this match, he said he was anxious, but he wanted to lead his team to victory and embarrass Tate Griffin.
I don't know where all this animosity comes towards Tate Griffin. Malice,
I don't get it either.
From this reporter's perspective, he's
Well,
doing the best job he can.
Let's see who won this coin flip. 10 seconds. Let's see who won this coin flip.
Our ring announcer, Bob Moore, is up on his feet, ready to bring out the next Elite Pro Wrestling superstar.
Who is it? It's Shorty Smalls.
Shorty Smalls is going to come out.
Shorty Smalls told me earlier he's going to make people bleed tonight, and I believe him.
Well, he's got the steel dog chain.
Oh, and he's using it.
Right on Malice.
Completely legal, though, Travis. Completely legal.
Right into the middle of the back. And if anybody gets stuck in the parking lot, we know where to find a chain to pull them out.
That's right. It might have parts of Shane Malice on it, though.
Smalls. And, of course, Brandon Scott now, they'll be teammates.
Absolutely. They have 60 seconds to do what they want to Shane Malice.
And we can say that Shane Malice is in the penalty box for 60 seconds.
Absolutely. He is one man down here.
Wow.
And we could say 3 men down because we're going to count that chain as another person here.
Exactly. And, of course, they're wrapping it around.
Oh, my God.
Malice and into right into
this is getting out of control.
Already. We knew, we kind of had an idea. I shouldn't say we knew this was going to happen. But
right.
We had an idea that, in this feature match tonight, that there was going to be distinct lines being drawn team-wise.
Going to be some blurred lines tonight.
All right, here we go. Jeff Mackey, who is our next superstar.
We're about to even things up there. Shane's going to get some help.
It'll be 2-on-2, and I tell you what, they've got Malice hanging upside down while you're watching the gate. Brandon Scott.
There we go. Who's going to help Shane Malice? Who's going to help? It's Zema Ion, the TNA superstar Zema Ion. Now, if you haven't had the pleasure of watching Zema Ion,
he's going to get the crowd pumped up.
Absolutely.
He's ready to go. Jewelry being tossed at us. Is that our tip, Jeff Mackey?
I hope not.
Zema Ion standing at the door saying, come on, Smalls.
Zema Ion, not his first time in the War Games.
Zema Ion getting the crowd fired up.
Big crossbody on the Shorty Smalls. Zema Ion, a former X-Division champion for TNA, 1/3 of the bromans. He's as good on the 1s and 2s as he is in the ring. Look at how high flying. Oh, big drop kick. And you're exactly right, Travis. He's going to get this crowd pumped up and try to lead his team to victory.
I find his wrestling attire interesting at best. Looks like a set of chaps, maybe. Brandon Scott.
Are you more used to the old school? Oh, the chain to the back of Zema. Shorty Smalls with that equalizer, the chain, scraping Zema's face. Well, that advantage went right back to Team Davis.
Oh, look at Shorty Smalls.
Is he biting it?
I'm not sure what he was doing. He was gouging his eyes one or the other. Smalls now coming after
Smalls
Malice.
is diabolical.
And Malice is still hurting from that double team chain walloping he took.
Absolutely. Who wouldn't be?
Ion now being handled by Scott.
We got two superstars in both rings now. Zema Ion and Brandon Scott working him over.
Malice now trying to work his way back against Smalls into the steel cage. And Shorty Smalls goes head first.
Zema Ion, Irish whips Brandon Scott in the corner. Catches a big boot from Brandon Scott. Oh, a flapjack! A flapjack! And now it looks like the advantage to Tate Griffin's team here. Shane Malice and Zema Ion making a wish. Oh, yeah.
Malice now.
Big elbow drop.
In the meantime, Smalls still
leg
recovering from going face first into the steel cage.
Zema Ion getting his crowd involved.
Malice and Smalls now.
What's Ion setting up for here?
Oh, and a beat right to the cheek.
There we go, there we go.
And a big
look at
suplex.
Zema Ion. Whoop! Oh my gosh, what a moonsault! Taking out Brandon Scott.
And a rake to the eyes by Biggie Smalls.
What a pleasure it is to see this Zema Ion in the ring.
Smalls wanting Brandon Scott's t-shirt, using it as a weapon.
He'll use anything as a weapon.
Malice now
gets
choked.
Zema Ion throws Brandon Scott right into the cage.
Now who's got the chain?
There we go. Oh, he put it down. He's got other ideas.
Ion going to the top rope.
From one ring. Oh, into another. Big double axe handle down on Shorty Smalls.
And Malice still trying to get to his feet. Brandon Scott out of commission.
Brandon's out of it as well.
Little teamwork here against Shorty Smalls. Smalls going to get dropped.
Oh, big spine buster. Make a wish.
Again.
Double drop kick. These Malice and Zema look like they've been working together for years.
I'm telling you, they have the chemistry in the ring.
They don't have chemistry like you and I, Travis.
Not quite yet, but they're working on it.
Oh, the chain! Brandon Scott used the chain.
And he throws it at Malice, and I'm not sure where the chain disappeared to.
I think it might have fallen in between the ring here.
Could have. Of course, that could be welcome news for all these wrestlers.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And we've got another superstar coming out. Jeff Mackey will go to you on that.
All right.
And see who's next in the meantime.
We got about 5 seconds here.
Scott and Ion in the center of the ring. Scott slingshots him off the steel cage. Who is next?
Who's coming down? Oh, here we go. The big man coming out of retirement for a fight. We have the highwayman, Leslie Leatherman.
Things are going to start happening now, baby.
Leslie told me before the match that he's anxious, but he wants these fans to know. He wants to show them the man that he was, the legend.
Jeff Mackey, do you think he's ready?
I think he's more than ready.
We'll see. He just clotheslined Ion.
Pretty ready to me. He told me he might be 40 pounds heavy, but still looking good. Oh, what a big suplex on Zema Ion. Leslie Leatherman looked like he hasn't missed a beat.
Put that picture-perfect suplex right on Ion, and here's Shane Malice right in front of us. Oh, and he's getting his head raked right into the steel cage.
Oh. Meanwhile, Leslie Leatherman taking it to Ion. Big Scott are double teaming.
Smalls not giving Malice.
You know, Leslie wanted me also to point out that Luke Gallows and the Patriot wussed out tonight. That's what he told me. They wussed out tonight.
Wussed out. And that's a direct quote.
Yeah, and there's no DJ in the world that can help the other team.
Big chops now to Malice from Leatherman and Smalls. We've got another wrestler getting ready to come out.
We'll see about that. Here we go.
And then we'll even this up at 3-on-3. Malice has taken a pretty sound beating in this match so far. Scott and Ion in their respective ring.
Here we go. Who is it? It's the indie superstar OGB.
Now remember, Jeff Mackey, last time we saw OGB.
This very well could be your heavyweight champion right now. He was a split second away from winning that title last month.
Brandon
Scott coming to get him some.
Coming right at him.
The freshman OGB in there.
I bet you Scott wishes he didn't want any OGB right now.
Right. Might have thought twice about that strategy, but here comes the big man.
Oh, and those chops that will just lay you wide open from OGB.
He has split people open with those chops.
Now he's going on Leatherman. You watch that. I'm rolling on Smalls.
Welcome back to the Elite Pro Leslie Leatherman.
Smalls has Malice right where he wants him.
There's a nice double team. Looks like Zema Ion can team with anybody here. He meshes really well. Big leg drop from OGB.
Leatherman. Now Brandon Scott getting a choke.
Oh. Zema taking it to the big man, Leslie Leatherman.
We find ourselves once again, Jeff Mackey, in a situation where there's just too much action, not enough time.
That's right.
So we'll call it the best we can, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with us. Now teams are even for about another 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
You know, most of these guys told me before the match that they were anxious and nervous. Oh, big double knee to the back of Leslie Leatherman and Zema Ion. But it's not showing through. These guys all look like they're ready to go. They know what they got themselves into.
And a big shot by OGB, and Smalls right back at OGB.
And Scott measures Zema Ion with a big drop kick. Oh my goodness, you can hear that.
Oh, right in front of our crowd mic, as we call it, or microphone number 3. A little closer to the action than we'd like to think.
Right. Poor Bob, look at Bob scooting back here.
Yeah, our ring announcer, Bob Laura, and one snappy dresser is a little too close for comfort as well.
Yeah.
We've got Ion down on the ring. OGB is down. Leatherman has Malice right where he wants him, at a big chop right here in front of us.
And we're 3-on-3 for the moment, but we're going to have a one-man advantage here in about 2 minutes.
Leatherman misses with the big arm. Malice comes in with the clothesline, and down goes Leslie Leatherman. Malice fist pumping.
Look at Malice, he's feeling it, he's feeling it.
Malice needs the crowd now more than ever. Ion and Scott going at it.
Oh, Ion into the cage.
Leatherman is able to.
Ion might be hurt. Ion might be hurt.
Did he go into the cage?
He went shoulder first into that cage.
What's Leatherman going to do? Try to slingshot Malice right into the corner?
Oh no, he caught it.
Malice now was able to counter that move. Malice, and a big kick. And Leatherman
knocked him silly.
Is able to recover. But puts a big forearm into the back of Malice. Action in the opposite ring with OGB.
Working over Brandon Scott.
Here we have
Scott and Malice start this thing out.
Malice.
Oh, look at Malice. He's falling out of the cage.
He's halfway in and out of the cage. He and Leatherman are going at it. Malice now, what's he going to do? He's got Leatherman.
He's on the top of the cage. Tell me he's not going to sunset flip.
He's going to
Oh my God! Leatherman fell on the back of Malice's head there.
That was a high-risk move. Official checking in on Malice. I think he's still conscious. He's still conscious, I should say.
Leatherman took a brunt of that too, though. He's out too.
I still think that Leatherman got the worst of that exchange.
Absolutely. Action in the other ring. We got Brandon Scott working over Zema Ion. Everybody's kind of down and out right now.
Everybody's down but Brandon Scott.
Absolutely.
So if we ever needed a fresh set of legs, right now is when we need it.
Absolutely. And we're going to get one in about 5 seconds.
Jeff Mackey is going to watch the tunnel.
Who's it going to be?
Leatherman going to work on Malice over here. In the meantime, Ion being double teamed.
Here comes Gutterboy.
Here comes Gutterboy.
And you know who he's going to go right after. Right by the gate. OGB. Look at him sneaking in. Gutterboy. Oh, he got caught. He got caught coming in by OGB. There's no love lost here. Gutterboy cost OGB the Elite Pro Heavyweight title. Oh, nice spin kick.
In the meantime, Leatherman.
Oh, big suplex.
Puts Malice down. And now we see Smalls and Brandon Scott.
Kind of coming up with a game plan here to work over Zema Ion.
Of course, they do have the one-man advantage here for about another 15 seconds.
They do. And it looks like they're going to take full advantage of it. 2-on-1 on Ion. We got Gutterboy working over OGB.
And we've got a marathon going on here between Leatherman and Malice.
How great of a match would this be just by itself?
I'm being entertained here as you get the other action in the other ring.
Here comes Brandon Scott sneaking over. Oh, low blow.
Cheap shot by Brandon Scott.
But again, Travis, I have to reiterate, all legal.
It's illegal.
And war games.
It is legal. All right, we have another wrestler that's going to come out, and then we'll see who that is.
Look at Gutterboy taking it to OGB. Has he not done enough to him?
Let's go back to Bob Lohr, our ring announcer. He's going to bring us out here.
5 seconds, new guy.
Brandon Scott's going up on the top rope. Gutterboy working on OGB.
Who's it going to be?
Next.
And here we go, Shane Douglas.
Now this is the match that I've been waiting for personally. The franchise.
Oh, low blow from
that's about the
Shorty
Smalls.
Yeah.
Douglas going right on Scott, but I'm telling you what, Douglas is going to be eyeballing Smalls. I know he is.
And vice versa. As soon as Smalls sees that Douglas is in this match, he's going to go right for him.
Malice down on the mat. Big kick by Gutterboy. Gutterboy putting it right on him.
I still can't believe that Shorty Smalls thinks that Shane Douglas is disrespecting his business. His business.
And did you hear that? Oh, and a big kick to the back of the head of OGB, and he's down.
Look at Douglas working over Leatherman. That's a dream match in itself.
Shorty Smalls now also going on our referee here tonight, giving him a hard time.
He gives everybody a hard time.
Brandon Scott with a big chop to Zema Ion. And Ion has been rendered ineffective as well as OGB.
Yeah. And look at Douglas taking it too. He's taking it to Brandon Scott here in the corner. Zema Ion taking it to Leatherman.
And of course, don't forget,
we're going to see a double team here.
We still have 2 more wrestlers to come out. Elite Pro Heavyweight Champion and our CEO, Tate Griffin, along with Jake the Machine Davis. We still have to see them tonight.
Absolutely.
Ion now with Leatherman, chin first into the turnbuckle.
That's a big chin.
Smalls coming out here. I don't know why. I can't figure out why, but he's coming after us for some reason. Shorty Smalls, we call him like we see it. OGB down, Malice down. Shorty Smalls
has OGB.
Smalls got OGB by the floor. Oh, and a big. Ion's going. Oh, come on, Smalls.
Helps him out. Helps him out.
Gutterboy using the cage on this side to Shane Malice, inflicting a lot of pain on the Malice. OGB getting back up on his feet. Shane Douglas
getting raped by the cage.
Brandon Scott.
That's not the first time he's tasted steel. I'm sure he wanted to be his last.
Ion now heading up on the top rope. Leatherman with a big foot on OGB.
Oh, Leatherman caught Ion on the way up. What's he going to do with him?
Ion on the turnbuckle. Shorty Smalls. Why did he come after us? Jeff, what have we done to him?
Shorty Smalls doesn't like anybody.
He's an equal opportunity offender.
Yes. An equal opportunity hater.
Yeah, exactly. Leatherman now on Zema Ion. Gutterboy taking a big forearm by OGB, and OGB has a score to settle here tonight. Shane Douglas now, he's been rendered ineffective. Here comes Smalls, and this is the matchup that if you're an Elite Pro fan, you've been waiting on this one for almost 30 days.
I love how the ring is cleared for these two athletes right here.
And a bite right in front of our crowd, Mike. And Shorty Smalls, he didn't have a sandwich before he came into this ring.
He probably had 3, let's be honest.
He might have had 3 sandwiches, but now he's biting the forehead of Douglas. Both these men have a score to settle. They both have been disrespecting each other. Let's go with that.
That's right.
No matter what side you choose, Smalls goes into the ring. Ion and Scott.
Oh, Smalls took a big shot to the head. Look at this. Scott Ion
looking for a big suplex.
Who's going to win this power struggle? Oh, Zema Ion throws him down.
In the meantime, the franchise has a choke applied to Shorty Smalls, cutting off the oxygen to him.
Here we go.
Who's it going to be? We've either got Tate Griffin or the Elite Heavyweight Champion, Jake the Machine Davis.
Absolutely.
The franchise, Douglas, Zema Ion on the top rope.
Zema Ion looking to fly.
There
comes the Machine. The Machine, Jake Davis, our Elite Pro Heavyweight Champion.
Ion takes out Gutterboy. A crowd favorite, Jake the Machine. Well, I see a few thumbs down in the crowd, Jeff.
Oh, no,
maybe he's not quite as popular as I think he is.
No, they hate him. They hate his childish antics.
He does not have any love for CEO Tate Griffin, and we're going to find out in 60 seconds just how much love is going to get spread throughout the room.
That's right.
In the meantime, Brandon Scott going on the franchise, Douglas.
Look at Shorty Smalls, he's busted open.
Smalls now bleeding from the top of his head when he went into the top of the steel cage.
He has met some steel, and he does not look good. Big suplex.
Jake the Machine Davis with a big suplex of OGB.
He is exactly that. He is a machine.
Maybe the Machine want to send a message that he didn't come that close to beating me last night.
He is the man here, and until somebody takes that belt from him, you can't say anything less.
Smalls now, blood dripping off his forehead, goes into OGB.
I think Jake Davis has the most cage experience out of any athlete in this match.
Well, Jeff,
so here comes the man. Here comes the CEO.
Smalls, blood getting in his eyes, has a chokehold. Brandon Scott.
Here he comes.
Wanting a win.
Griffin for his last appearance, for his last fight. This isn't a match, this is a fight.
In the meantime,
and he's bringing a weapon with him. He's bringing a chair.
A steel chair has been introduced, and
here we go. Here we go.
Tate Griffin.
He's like a wild animal.
He's clearing everybody out.
Tate Griffin going to work, taking down Shorty Smalls.
The franchise Douglas, he's got Smalls. And he takes the water bottle to the back of the head. And Griffin, the franchise, we've got pandemonium everywhere in the ring. War games underway, my friends. And we've been covered with water. Scott is down, he can't see. Smalls got blood in his eyes. Ion and Gutterboy.
Oh my gosh. Shane stepping on the family jewels here. Brandon Scott singing a little soprano. Oh,
and the steel
Leatherman throws a chair at him.
Leatherman
just threw it at him.
Now who's Douglas going after?
Who's he going to swing this chair at? Oh, big leg drop from Shane Malice. And the crowd playing homage to ECW. Big chair shot from Shane Douglas to Brandon Scott. I think he lost the tooth.
I think you're right. There is a tooth on the floor, and he bulldogged him.
What a, oh my gosh.
Is Brandon Scott out?
He might be rendered useless for the rest of this match.
Oh, steel chair to the throat. Zema Ion goes up.
Zema taking everybody out in the ring.
And he is fired up. He single-handedly cleared the ring as the franchise Shane Douglas sets the chair up in the middle of the ring. He's the plan for Brandon Scott.
Oh, no, here we go. What's he going to do? Big elbow. Oh, and
we've got a pinfall. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Is that it, Leslie Leatherman? Did we get the
Zema Ion's been eliminated.
That's our first elimination.
That's our first elimination.
The first pinfall.
Zema Ion has been eliminated.
Adding insult to injury to Shorty Smalls. OGB has him hit first.
So now Tate Griffin's team is down one man. What a chair shot from Brandon Scott to the back of Shane Douglas.
My goodness gracious, and I don't know. Now Tate Griffin is busted open.
Tate Griffin's busted.
He's bleeding. The chair is in here. Franchise Douglas had a big slap to the Brandon Scott. OGB with the chair.
What's he gonna do?
Holding it up high.
And look at this.
We have a 5-on-4 situation.
Slingshot. Oh!
Jake the Machine Davis goes into the ring and Zema Ion.
Listen to Brandon Scott crying like a little girl.
And he has been eliminated. Shorty Smalls bleeding profusely from his head.
Can't see.
Shane Douglas saying, what can he do with the steel cage?
I think he knows exactly what to do with that.
Oh, and across the back of Biggie Smalls.
Oh my gosh. Playing to the crowd saying one more time,
Smalls.
one more time. Oh, and another shot.
Leslie Leatherman now has Tate Griffin by the hair. Griffin bleeding from his forehead. He's been opened up with a severe gash.
Team Davis has the one-man advantage, though. That's what you got to think about the numbers game here. Is it going to play a factor?
These men are putting it all on the line. The franchise Shane Douglas has the steel chair mounted in the ring corner.
Who's going to taste that? Looks like Shorty.
He's got Shorty Smalls in his sights. Head first.
Oh!
And he ends up going shoulder first into that. OGB has Leslie Leatherman.
That's a submission move right there.
Will Leatherman submit? And a big leg to Shorty Smalls. Jake the Machine Davis. Now he's been opened up. Almost a pinfall.
Almost an elimination. Look at Shane Malice.
Malice has Brandon Scott
up top. What are they going to do? Oh, Brandon's blocking it.
He's able to break the
front
hold.
suplex to Shane Malice. Oh, and Tate Griffin almost goes into our lap.
Face first. And we've got blood on us now. We're very close here, as you can tell.
Brandon Scott just eliminated Shane Malice.
You were watching now, watching Tate Griffin go into the, and Shorty Smalls is just breaking the face and being assisted by heavyweight champion Davis. Are we even again?
We are.
No, we are not.
We are way not even here, my friend.
So there's a two-man advantage.
Davis and his team have a two-man advantage on Tate Griffin's team.
Griffin now bleeding profusely.
We have Griffin. We have Shane Douglas.
We may have to get some medical attention.
And we have OGB.
We may have to get medical attention here, Jeff.
This is a 3-on-5 situation. This is not good.
Oh, and Griffin goes face first into the steel chair, and I mean he is gushing blood.
Oh, OGB almost just pinned the heavyweight champion.
Gutterboy, chair on face.
Gutterboy and Shorty Smalls working over our CEO here.
This is
you think they'll still get their paycheck?
This is almost hard to describe, Jeff Mackey.
What's Brandon Scott
going up on the top of the steel cage? What does he have plans to do?
He has evil intentions in his eyes.
Tate Griffin on his back in the middle of the ring. Smalls eyeballing him. Brandon Scott's going to go up to the top of the steel cage.
Up top.
What's going to happen here? Scott eyeballing.
Oh, big elbow drop. Hail
get it.
To the king. Is that it for Tate Griffin? Oh no, he kicks out.
Griffin kicks
out at 2. Wow.
On the opposite end.
How many people would have kicked out of that? I don't know anybody that could have kicked out of that elbow drop. Griffin's in another world here. Look at him.
Griffin.
He is definitely feeling it. He's bleeding profusely.
Head busted open. OGB now with the chair to Gutterboy. He's got a score to settle with that young man.
He certainly does.
Oh, and he dropped Shorty Smalls, but I'm checking out the chair situation here. Gutterboy.
No love lost there.
Team Douglas sure could use to get a pinfall.
Now here comes the numbers game. Oh, big boot. Tate Griffin to Brandon Scott. Are we going to see the leg drop? Yes, we are. Big leg drop.
That could finish off Scott.
That could be it.
Here we got a pinfall.
We got a
one, two.
No, Scott kicks out.
Kicks out. The franchise Douglas being worked over.
Yeah, by the machine. The franchise against the machine. And the machine is getting the best of him.
Shorty Smalls now with a big kick to the midsection. Oh, and where did that steel chair make contact? To the head of OGB?
To the face of OGB.
Oh my goodness.
Look at Gutterboy.
Gutterboy now with the chair.
Oh, down to the
franchise getting face first into the steel cage.
It's not enough they have a two-man advantage. They're also using the steel chair.
This is almost unbelievable.
Team Davis is looking like they're going to come away with this one.
It's almost hard to describe what's going on here. There's this carnage. That is War Games.
Carnage is a good word there.
Jake Davis
with wearing the crimson mask as well.
Saying get Griffin up. He's got the steel chair.
This is not good right here. This is not good.
This is a triple team.
This is going to be hard to watch. Oh!
Chair to the midsection.
Meanwhile, Brandon Scott has Shane Douglas. Oh, what a chair shot.
Right to the center of the back. And Griffin down again.
This team's getting torn apart here.
We have a submission hold to Douglas.
We have a figure 4 leg lock, which has been reversed.
Oh, and he steps on the steel chair on the face.
The chair's full of blood.
There goes the referee.
Shorty Smalls taking the referee out. What's wrong with this guy?
Tate Griffin now looking for some help. Shorty Smalls with a chair. Oh, to the center of the back. Over here we have Gutterboy against the franchise.
Working over the franchise. Meanwhile, Jake Davis has malintent in his eyes. Oh, my goodness. Just propels his body into OGB's head. OGB looks like he's out of it. He might be out. Cold.
After that chair to the face.
I hate to say it, but
has anybody reminded Shorty Smalls that you...
Oh, look at this. Leslie Leatherman playing it up, hamming it up like he always does.
Griffin now working his way back to his feet.
He better turn around because Griffin's got that chair. Oh!
To the center of the back of Leslie Leatherman. How about the bounce now, baby? Here comes the machine, Davis.
Oh, yeah. Met right when he got in the ring by the chair.
Oh, and it goes across the middle of his back.
The chairman of the board is swinging a chair. Oh!
Shorty Smalls, and he is in a lot of pain. To Davis.
Look at this. Look at that.
OGB now against Gutterboy. Now Brandon Scott with
Brandon Scott's got a chair.
With the chair. Chokehold being applied.
OGB. OGB's got Gutterboy where he wants with that big chop. OGB's going up top.
He's going to the top.
Big man's going to fly.
We'll see as OGB goes up there. You watch that one. In the meantime, we've got the heavyweight.
Oh, my goodness. The famous off the top rope. That's got to be it. That's it. Gutterboy's gone.
Gutterboy is gone, and that was the pinfall.
Gutterboy is out of here.
Okay, now we're a little bit closer to even now.
A little bit of redemption for OGB.
Brandon Scott in the franchise.
Oh my goodness, down face first into the chair.
The franchise is able to reverse that move, and Brandon Scott is down. Griffin being pinned. 2 count.
He barely kicked out of that.
Leslie Leatherman, and Shorty Smalls now interfering with the referee. Once again has his shoe.
He'll do anything.
Will he use it or will he eat it? Griffin now taking forearm smashes to the forehead.
Douglas taking it. Oh, what a power slam by Shane Douglas. That was a thing of beauty. And look at Shorty Smalls using the referee's shoe. And he throws it out of the ring with no regard.
And a big chop by Tate Griffin. Here we have Davis and OGB in between the rings. That can be a very dangerous spot.
Absolutely. Remember that chain fell down. Oh, Griffin into
the steel cage. Leslie Leatherman
hamming it up to the crowd, playing to the crowd here.
Smalls bowing down to Leatherman.
He hasn't been in the ring in 3 years, but he sure didn't forget this.
OGB with fire in his eyes. looking for Smalls. Now he's going to Leatherman right in the middle of the back.
Welcome back, Leslie.
Jake Davis now with Tate Griffin.
And we got the franchise Shane Douglas with a big DDT to Brandon Scott in the other ring. That's got to be it. Shane should go for a pin here. I think he's taking too much time.
OGB on the mat. Davis up on his feet but wobbly, goes in for a baseball slide into OGB. Look at Tate Griffin with Leatherman, had him up. Couldn't hold him.
Anaconda slam. Oh, big spine buster. That's got to be it.
Did he get him?
Tate has been eliminated.
Griffin has been eliminated by the Machine Davis. We got a pin over here, and Brandon Scott has been eliminated.
Scott's been eliminated. Tate Griffin's been eliminated, and Brandon Scott's been eliminated.
So that leaves the franchise and
we have the franchise.
OGB.
Yes. We're at a 3-on-1. A 3-on-2, I'm sorry.
3-on-2. 3-on-2
so
is
Team
OGB.
Davis still has the advantage.
Okay, it looks like Davis and Smalls are going to eyeball the franchise.
Hate to see Tate Griffin go, but he's a hell of a competitor.
And he is trying to make his way out, but now we see OGB, big forearms across the back.
Here we go.
What's he going to do to Leatherman?
Oh, he's going to give him the electric chair. Oh!
Did he get it?
Oh, he got it.
He got it, but I don't think he wanted it.
I think they both got it on that one now.
While those two men recover, double teaming the Davis. Did he pin OGB?
This was a double pin. They're both out.
It was a double pin. Leatherman out. OGB out. It has been a double pin.
And OGB.
A double pin fall. Both those men are out. So
we are down to the Machine, Shane Douglas, and Shorty Smalls.
It's going to be a 2-on-1 as the franchise is outnumbered.
He certainly is. Oh, big spear from Tate Griffin. And a belly-to-belly on Shorty Smalls.
We've got a possible pinfall here. 1, 2. Did he get it?
Shorty Smalls is gone. He's gone.
So that
is Shane Douglas and Jake the Machine Davis.
Those are the two official men in the ring.
Tate Griffin saved Shane Douglas with that spear.
Now we've got some outside the ring activity.
We got some action over here.
You watch the ring.
Yes, sir.
With these men right here.
Look at Jake. Look at Jake. Oh, big clothesline.
And the chair, the referee gets his shoe back, and these two men are outside the ring.
Oh, my goodness.
Leatherman.
Look at this
OGB.
fight. Look at this war. I'll keep my eye on the ring, Travis.
Oh, and a big chop as Leatherman is being pursued by OGB. OGB following him around. Back into the tunnel.
Oh, man, they're going to fight all the way back to Kaiser. Look at Machine Davis. Oh!
And Davis.
Belly to belly. Here we go. Oh, onto the chair.
Onto the steel chair. Douglas going for the pin. 2, 3.
He just pinned the world champion. He just pinned the world champion.
And that is it, my friends.
Tate Griffin's team wins.
Team Griffin is the winner of this one.
Yes, Shane Douglas, your sole survivor, taking it home for Tate Griffin.
This ring veteran and Shorty Smalls is going back looking to maybe get some medical attention. He's probably going to need some stitches.
Yeah, a couple of guys are. And look at Shane coming to the aid of the CEO, Tate Griffin. And these fans are giving the appreciation to Tate. Well deserved. Well deserved.